CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of the moon. And before we...
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. Paul George is out there at Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, we've got Josh Richardson. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the three slot.
Boy, George has major hops. I mean, this guy just gets up big time for these throwdowns.
Beverly against Doncic. And he gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Marjanovic. Off the left rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
For three, Richardson. Rebound by the Clippers. Beverly, the pass to Cousins. Here's Zubac. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porzingis. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Beverly. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All
Are you kidding me?
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Doncic. And there it is for him. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project him to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Porzingis, that's a 2. No good there. The Clippers go the other way with it. And the pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Back to Leonard.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Richardson finds Marjanovic.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Left side, George. Inside, it's stolen by Marjanovic. At the elbow, Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness. But also, he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Josh Richardson. Out to Morris. In the corner, Kennard with it. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Here's Kennard. Feeds to Batum, and the officials call it for a 3-second violation. 5 seconds left in the first. Here's Brunson, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game in Dallas. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Powell is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Melly in at small forward. Here's Beverly after the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Kennard. 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Kennard's got his first points in this one. The Mavericks leading. And here's Brunson. Hardaway finds Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Man, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Richardson, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Patrick Beverly. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Melly. Now here is Hardaway. Now Brunson over Jackson. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Porzingis comes in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Up top, Porzingis. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Clock at 6. The pass to Marjanovic. Out to Doncic. Over Jackson. And it's Doncic missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, well, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. A 3 from Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now the Clippers with it. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Outside for Jackson. Kennard up top. He's got 7. Shots good by Ibaka.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Doncic outside. Pass to Richardson. Doncic against Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Beverly. George with the ball. He feeds it to Cousins. Chalk up 2 there. Cousins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Marjanovic, and here's Richardson outside. Cousins pulls it in. Pass to George. Pulls up on the wing, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at center. Here's Beverley after Luka Doncic's bucket. George looking around. Back to Beverley. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 3 for Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for Paul George.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got his second bucket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Leonard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Clippers leading by 12. And Leonard has it in the corner. Again, Leonard missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Marjanovic. Hardaway against Morris. Hardaway dishes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. Marjanovic, and the wide open shot from Redick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Jackson finds Kennard. From deep. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the 3. Back to Redick for the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Morris. Outside, Batum. Ibaka, no luck. Mavericks trail by 10. Cauley-Stein with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Redick for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kennard, the pass to Batum. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. .36 seconds left in the third. Redick against Kennard. They get it again. Marjanovic. And there's the pass to Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Ibaka. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Doncic out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Melly in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And it's Doncic missing. Clippers leading by 8. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Here's Doncic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Zinkis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Porzingis inside, Ibaka on him.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Porzingis. That one drops for him.
Well, you look at Porzingis and his size 7'3", he consistently torches defenders around the rim.
Jackson passes to Mann. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backcourt.
Now, here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Now, here's Leonard. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Richardson.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. George dishes to Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Jackson against Doncic. Over Jackson. Doncic, no good. Clippers leading by 13. Passes it to Leonard. Six to shoot. Ibaka right side. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. George from deep 3-point land. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. To the inside, Doncic. And it's sent back by George. Here's Leonard. Steps back and fires. Outside for Jackson. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Paul George.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now Leonard, after the missed three from Reggie Jackson, a nice shot by George.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it's in there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
presentation of the NBA.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas. And let's...
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Lillard misses. And the Mavericks with possession. Doncic with it. Lillard picks him up. And Doncic gets it to go. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. No good. Shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Giles. Off target from outside. Richardson with it. Hollis-Jefferson's there. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Marjanovic. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Wow, the vertical of Hollis-Jefferson, simply unreal. This guy's got a little showman in his game.
Now, here's Richardson. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. The shot, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Three-pointer, Lillard, and no good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Now here's Lillard. Up top, Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Covington kicks to Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Dallas. Melly is checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 4. Hit the floater. Got a piece of it. It's to Porzingis from the arc. They get it back. And it's the Trail Blazers with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. They get the rebound. Cantor dishes to Powell. Jones, no one around him. Here's McCollum. Out to Anthony. Powell against Reddick. Shot clock at 6. McCollum left side, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Doncic. Dallas leading by 4. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Portland has possession. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Powell. Back to McCollum. Stolen by Brunson. Kicks it to Powell. To the wing right side. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
But they'll get another chance. Reddick with the rebound. Pass break, Dallas. Brunson with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had.
I look to the times where...
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Giles in at the 4. Covington into the lane. And the dunk by Covington.
When Covington stays in control on his drives, he can be so effective on the move.
Dallas leading by 4. Brunson up top. Covered by Lillard. Powell kicks to Brunson. Passes it to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Lillard missing.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And he gets it back. Richardson. There's the pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Hardaway passes to Cauley Stein. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Richardson dishes to Cauley Stein. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Covington kicks to Lillard. Pass to Giles. Outside Covington. Brunson against Lillard. that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard looking around. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Giles. Norman Powell comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Passes it to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
Lillard against Doncic. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. McCollum right side.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Bucket is good.
Kristaps Porzingis is so agile, mobile, and hostile. You give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
Lillard outside. Over Doncic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Dallas leading by 7. We've got Luka Doncic. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And Doncic gets it to go.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Simons. Makes it off the glass. Simons has got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And here's Redick. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Hardaway. Back to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. And Redick kicks to Hardaway. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Hollis-Jefferson comes in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Simons. From past the arc. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Cauley Stein kicks to Hardaway. Now the pass to Powell. Redick for three. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Covington in the corner. A baseline J. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Redick. And Anthony sends it back.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
And it's Simons missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Hardaway passes to Redick. He kicks it to Cauley Stein. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkis, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Nicolo Melli comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. To the middle, Doncic with the steal. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Simons, guarded by Hardaway. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Hollis Jefferson exceptional at slashing to the cup, cutting hard after setting the screen. Nice.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Doncic outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. Releases. Cantor kicks to Jones. Cantor, the pass to Simons. It's good. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Doncic right side. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas. They lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he banks in the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Trailblazers trail by 5. And so they foul intentionally. On the Mavericks with some changes, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's McCollum in the corner. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Richardson on the wing. Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Now Marjanovic. A second chance effort. Nurkic with the block. Lillard right side. From deep. Anthony nowhere around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
You've got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Doncic. He can't get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Covington. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Richardson, good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Portland leading. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. And that one is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Here's Doncic. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Giants. And McCollum subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Doncic against Lillard. Shot from 16. Takes it out to Covington. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Giants. And McCollum subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Doncic against Lillard. Shot from 16. Takes it out to Covington. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. McCollum against Richardson. And the shot is long. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And Doncic throws it down.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Doncic against Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
This guy is showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. A stunning view of the moon over our... Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the four-man position. And for Dallas, Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the three, the small forward. To the inside. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
The pass to Jokic. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here is Porter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Porter against Doncic. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. They recover it. Murray finds Jokic. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Just has to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Richardson getting up on that shot there. Solid at elevating over the top of the defense, especially deep inside.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic passes to Bol. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Richardson kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Richardson. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Doncic against Porter, and it's sent back by Jokic. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Murray.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Richardson dishes to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Porzingis. Hardaway's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And here's the fast break. Here's Hardaway. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Right side, Green. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. That one goes in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. It's a 3-point game. Doncic against Rivers. Green, the pass to Rivers. And Then Rivers with the dunk.
Now that's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Melly passes to Powell. Out to Hardaway. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Green, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 5. And Doncic, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris passes to Dozier. Back to Morris. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Hardaway up top. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And will be the... We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team.
Mentality of how we play, how we move.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Morris, and it's Gordon in at the 3.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Great D that time from Hardaway.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute, but that one, I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Brunson, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Morris with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Nuggets leading by 4. And here is Murray. Porter dishes the ball. Back to Porter. The Mavericks pull it in. And stolen by Bol. Over Richardson. The kick out to Porter. Murray against Richardson. Murray the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Pass to Powell. Here's Richardson. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 6-point lead.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Mavericks with some changes. Melli is checked in for Marjanovic. And Doncic is subbed in for Powell. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. 1:12 left to play here in the half.
They are really struggling from the floor.
No good on the quick 3. Here's Rivers. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Doncic passes to Melli. Out to Doncic. Over Porter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Richardson with it. Picked up by Rivers. Here's...
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Porter. And it's blocked. Here's Melli. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Campazzo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Bol Bol.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Richardson. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Porzingis. And it's Melli in at the 4.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Doncic looking it over. Count it. Doncic has got 9.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes to Bol. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
So it's Denver now. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Dallas shooting for the game at 42%.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Melly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks trail by 8. Richardson, good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Morris. Jokic has got 8 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Brunson with a clean look. A putback. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Morris passes to Millsap. Double team on Millsap. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down low. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Murray dishes to Gordon. And here's Millsap from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Murray with the ball. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
And the pass to Richardson. Lays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now. Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Billy Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Tries it from 9. And that one drops. Mavericks trail by 8. Richardson outside. Here's Doncic. Marjanovic against Jokic. Goes back up. Good defense by Jokic.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. Takes a 3. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Denver on top, leading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Nuggets. JaMychal Green is out there with Jokic. And it's Rivers, then it's Porter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson buries the long-range jumper.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Over Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Campazzo. Brunson covering. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Hardaway passes to Brunson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Brunson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 12. Porter outside. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Count it.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Brunson the pass to Reddick. Back to Brunson. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And that's going to be a treble. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Porzingis is coming in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. Runs in the pass to Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes.
How about the touch from Porzingis, demonstrating just how comfortable he is operating in that area of the floor.
Morris outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Marjanovic. Bull the pass to Jokic. Another shot. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Finney-Smith stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Murray against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Morris.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porter. He can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for And the starting lineups have concluded. So, thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. They've got Marjanovic, Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Clippers, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2. Now, here is George. Passes it to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Leonard. Richardson cover. And it's Beverley missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Marjanovic finds Porzingis. From deep, Richardson. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. No good there. And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
George looking around. Back to Beverley. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Doncic with it. The pass to Marjanovic. Out to Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Leonard. Here the step back. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Cousins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Dishes it to George. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Doncic finds Brunson. Stolen by Beverley. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by George.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Brunson scanning the floor. Marjanovic against Zubac. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beverly the pass to Leonard. He kicks it to George. Leonard against Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in LA with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Redick for 3. Powell dishes to Hardaway. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside. Pass to Powell. Shoots the 3. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll be back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Reggie Jackson. Batum's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Kennard in at the 2 spot. Here's Ibaka, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mavericks trailed by 3. Hardaway from outside. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Mavericks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes it to Melly. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The pass to Brunson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Kennard. He feeds it to Ibaka. Misses from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Jackson against Brunson. He dishes it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ibaka. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his first points of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hardaway against Kennard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Dallas moving it around. From 10 feet out. Hardaway, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. From outside the arc, it's tipped. Brunson against Jackson. Back to Brunson. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Kennard for three. A shot off that time, and the Mavericks going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kennard's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The Mavericks trailing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
George dishes to Beverly. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Porzingis. Bank shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Cousins throws it down.
Way to run the floor, big fella. And this is what you get from DeMarcus Cousins. He plays with a lot of passion.
And the pass to Marjanovic. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Doncic. Back to Marjanovic. Kicks to Doncic. Releases from 15. Second shot opportunity. A 3 from Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. And a close game so far through the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a 1. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the floor for Dallas, they got Porzingis. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Doncic missing. The Clippers in the lead. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard. George has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers. Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Porzingis finds Doncic. Now Marjanovic. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 11 points. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic looking it over. Right wing. Fires the three. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Outside Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Oh, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
5 on the clock. Morris, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Richardson finds Porzingis. Hardaway for 3. And with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
To me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dallas again missing.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Morris kicks to Kennard. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Brunson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Porzingis against Leonard. Back to Kennard. Leonard inside. Pass to Mann. Tries again. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Jackson. Right side, Batum. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Mann in its shooting guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Outside Hardaway. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Now Beverly. The dish to George. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Brunson against George. Out to Hardaway. Passes to Marjanovic. Now here's Brunson. Clock at 4.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Beverly with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. And that one's good. George.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And here's Richardson. The pass to Hardaway. And here's Brunson. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Leonard. Feeds to George. Dishes to Batum. George passes to Ibaka. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hardaway with a wide open look. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Leonard looking around. The feed to Ibaka. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 8.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Pass to Cauley-Stein from downtown. Brunson, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Now he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Trey Burke's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Clippers leading by 8. To the middle. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein a presence defensively.
Doncic kicks the foul. From deep. Second chance shot. Cauley-Stein passes to Powell. And the shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now here's Leonard. He dishes it to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. It's up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point game. Up again. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Morris kicks to Ibaka. It's to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Hitting the technical free throw shot like that can change the momentum of a game. Nice make.
Kennard, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Kennard for 3. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 5. Burke to pass to Pop. Burke kicks to Doncic. From deep 3-point range. Out to the right wing. The 3. Here's Cauley-Stein. Good!
Nice work inside by Carly Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. look at Dallas's starting lineup. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to McCollum. Launches it. Chris, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Lillard. Yep, it counts.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Richardson outside. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. Lillard outside. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
McCollum against Richardson. And the basket by McCollum.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Doncic finds Richardson. Just to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Covington. He feeds it to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And stolen by Lillard. To the inside, Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Count the basket. And that'll tie this game up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes it to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. And they double up Doncic. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He sells it leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the Mavericks, Melly is checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. For the 3, it's good from long range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now the pass to Powell. Here's Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Jones the pass to Simons. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Simons missing. Mavericks trail by 3. And Porzingis, here we go. And yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 6.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Over Hardaway. Porzingis with the rebound.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Canner. Hollis Jefferson with it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched a puck.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, J.J. Redick is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 4 slot. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simons. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive board.
Redick surveying the D. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Covington.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take a different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. Josh Richardson comes in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Richardson against McCollum. Passes it to Nurkic. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dishes it to Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. Tries to keep it alive. Doncic with the steal. Richardson outside. Back to Hardaway. And it's Portland with the rebound. McCollum fires from way outside. And the 3-ball is good. McCollum's got 7.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
There's the pass to Nurkic. McCollum against Richardson. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Richardson's running over Anthony. Richardson no luck. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So There's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Outside Anthony. McCollum outside. 16 feet away. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Richardson, no luck. Portland leading. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. McCollum with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. And the basket by McCollum.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And now Portland on the break. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Marjanovic passes to Powell. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off on the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the second quarter. And that should do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Powell. Derek Jones is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Simons after Luka Doncic's bucket. Hollis-Jefferson kicks to Jones. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks trailing. For the tie, Richardson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's just what Richardson did. Solid scoring from all 3 levels, very consistent in his approach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. Here's Kanter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kanter's got his first bucket in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Doncic left side. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. Fires, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Doncic finds Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Tries from 16, and it's off the back rim. No good. Maverick shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. And the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Lillard. The Mavericks making the shot. McCollum right side, and the shot goes in.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And the layup is good. Nurkic has got 8.
Well, no doubt Nurkic knows how to get it done inside. I mean, using all of his height to find a shot.
Lillard against Brunson. Redick passes to Brunson. Nice D from Lillard. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. A 2-point game.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic. The Mavericks also with a sub. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Now here's Lillard. Passes it to Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. And that one, good. He has 6.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close, and he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Richardson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Richardson. The feed to Cauley Stein. Powell pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jones, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell finds Canner. Here's Simons. Shoots over Doncic. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Cauley Stein. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Porzingis, Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. And it's Melli in at the 4-man position.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. Doncic with it. Anthony on him. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Doncic against Anthony. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
The pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. He dishes it to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Doncic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Here is Lillard. Now McCollum. It's good.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Doncic feeling it out. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Portland leading by 7. Lillard outside. Out to Anthony. It's McCollum on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Anthony. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. High post try. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown.
Quick, accurate release. McCollum thrives on catch and shoot opportunities.
Doncic against Anthony. Richardson up top. Pass to Porzingis. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Melly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Richardson. Rebounded by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Shoots from 12. And he knocks down the jumper. 12 points for Luka Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Nobody near Lillard. No good on the triple.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Porzingis on the foul.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Lillard with it. High post, Nurkic. Outside Anthony. It's Covington on the wing. McCollum outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
The dish to Lillard. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. Then there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at small forward. And for the Nuggets, they've got Michael Porter. Bol is out there with Jokic. Then there's Gordon. And it's Murray in at the point. Now, here's Jokic. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Jokic fully capable of knocking down the mid-range jumper. Tremendous confidence from here. You got to D him up better than that.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Here's Bol. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Richardson. Porter pulls it in. Gordon inside. Guarded by Marjanovic. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Here's Doncic. Porter with a block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Bol can't hit. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, the take-charge mentality of Doncic on display there. The quick-fire approach demonstrates his confidence.
Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Richardson. Doncic. Back to Richardson. Dallas moving it around. Murray with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ball kicks to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Porzingis can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Millsap comes in for Bull. And Monte Morris subbed in for Michael Porter. Now here's Redick. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist from Redick.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Morris. Feeds it to Millsap. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Brunson, good. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's the pass to Jokic. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Brunson the pass to Powell. Passes to Brunson. He kicks it to Powell. Redick for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Jokic with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Morris. Murray left side. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
A second chance effort. And the layup by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Pass to Jokic. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Hardaway against Gordon. Got a piece of it and stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Denver on top. They lead by 9. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Paul Millsap out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Porter.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. And they brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's Porzingis for a three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Porter dishes to Green. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dallas again missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me, this Porter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 13. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. A putback. Rivers trying to get open. And Green is right there. Green's got 6.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
11 feet away. Mavericks with the rebound. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball. Rob. Porter with it. He's picked up by Doncic to the left wing. And that one's good by Porter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Denver?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Pass to Bull. Out to the wing from the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Doncic. And the basket is good. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Rivers passes to Green. Richardson against Rivers. Kicks the Bull. 6 on the shot clock. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Bull. And the Nuggets lead by 17. Doncic passes to Richardson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's off from three-point range. A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Doncic feeling it out. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And so it's Denver out in front by... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime program. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Cauley Stein is out there with Powell. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Redick in at the 2.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better. And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Denver making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Hardaway, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Kept alive. Jokic passes to Bull. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Bull's got 6.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Redick for 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bull uses it to perfection to block shots.
Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Bull, but he stays with it. Millsap passes to Jokic, tries again. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Richardson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Denver.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morris passes to Jokic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 12. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. 1:09 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic. And the three off target. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thing on their side right now.
Boy, really good body control that time by Richardson. Anticipated the foul coming, absorbed that contact, and didn't let it bother his shot.
And the Nuggets with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Jokic. And Porter subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Denver now. They're on a 16-7 run. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic finds Richardson. Doncic against Porter. Doncic with the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Inside, a steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. Picked up by Rivers. And yes, it's good.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Marjanovic. Green with the block. Deflects the pass. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline. And so it's Denver with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Bowles, Murray out there with Porter. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Porzingis kicks to Richardson. Porzingis on the follow.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding it well.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Doncic from about 19 feet. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You don't see many big guys run the floor like this, do you? I mean, Porzingis special.
Murray finds Porter. Now, here's Bull. Back to Porter. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brunson against Murray. Brunson, good.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Murray, the pass to Porter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bol, and the layup's good off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
Brunson scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Jokic, shoots over Marjanovic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Out to the right wing. Brunson finds Marjanovic. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Morris passes to Jokic. Back to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Down low, reverses, and he sinks the layup.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And this is why Jokic is a star in this league. I mean, he's a top-tier center, and he can carry a team when he needs to.
Here's Marjanovic. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Porter passes to Jokic. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. Morris outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. This one for 3. Back to Jokic. And finally they hit one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.